Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve one problem using source transformation technique. Okay. So you see the question used source transformation to find the current I naught in the circuit shown below. So this question is a April-May 2011 question. Okay. So we have to find out the current I naught. So where is I naught? You see this is the I naught. I naught is a current flowing through this 2 ohm resistor. Okay. So here you see this is a voltage source 12 volt in series with 4 ohm resistance, and here it's a one current source 6 amps. Then here one 20 volt battery in series with one 6 ohm resistor, and here two resistances are there. Okay, so this circuit, using this circuit we are going to find this I naught value. Okay, so here in order to find out this I naught, the method is not mentioning, but compulsory we have to use source transformation technique. Okay, so already you know the source transformation. What is source transformation? Any voltage source in series with resistance we can convert into corresponding current source parallel with resistance. Okay, similarly, one current source parallel with resistance we may convert into voltage source in series with resistance. Okay, so using the suitable source transformation we have to reduce this circuit and we have to find out the current I naught. Okay, that is the thing. So if you want to learn what is source transformation and initial, that is the 2 mark problem, if you want to learn source transformation problem in my channel, in the name of circuit analysis MCQ, one playlist is there. In that the source transformation, what is source transformation, then the simple 2 mark problem is solved. So if you want to learn, I will give link in the description box, you can refer it. Okay, so now you see, first thing, so you see this circuit. So here what are the chances to use this source transformation means, so here you see one 12 volt voltage source is in seriously connected with this 4 ohm resistor. Okay, this is one combination. Similarly here you see the 6 ohm resistor connected in series with this 24 volt voltage source. Okay, so voltage source in series with resistance we can convert into one current source parallel with resistance. Similarly, here one voltage source in series with resistance, we may convert this combination into one current source in parallel with resistance. Okay, then full and full the circuit is having only current source. Okay, so that is the first step. So you take this 12 volt battery and 4 ohm resistor. So if you are converting into current source means, so the current source direction is upwards. Okay, so already I told you know, that is if the battery plus is in top means the arrow head is in top. Okay, upward arrow. What is the value of this current source? This voltage divided by the resistance. Okay, I is nothing but, according to Ohm's law, the current is nothing but it's a ratio of V divided by R. Okay, so V is 12 divided by the resistance 4. So 12 by 4, 3 amps. Okay, so the 3 amps is parallelly connected with the same resistor 4 ohm. Okay, this is the first thing. Then similarly, this voltage source, the 20 volt battery connected in series with the 6 ohm resistor. So you see 20 volt battery connected in series with 6 ohm resistor. You may convert into the current source I, but now you see the current source direction is downwards. Why downwards means, here you see in voltage source where is plus. The plus is in lower end. Okay, so that's why the arrow is downwards. Okay, this is minus, this is plus. And what is the value of this current source? It is voltage divided by resistance. 24 divided by 6. So it is a 4 amps. Okay, so the current source in parallel with the same resistance 6 ohm. Okay, so now instead of this branch and this branch, you have to replace with this current source model. Okay, so that's why here you see this point. Okay, in this is the point A B means, here that voltage source. Okay, 12 with the 4 ohm is there. So instead of this 12 in series with the 4 ohm, you just replace it with the 3 amps current source in parallel with resistance. Similarly here, okay, so in this end, this 20 volt battery with the 6 ohm resistor is parallelly connected with 4 amps current source and parallel with the 6 ohm resistor. Okay, the remaining 6 amps, 2 ohm and 3 ohm, just as it is you connect. Okay, so now the given circuit is redrawn as like this. Okay, and again you see, so here how can we reduce this circuit into the some simple thing means, you see here 3 ohm and 6 ohm is connected in parallel combination. Okay, correct? 3 ohm and 6 ohm is connected in parallel. So the parallel combination of 3 ohm and 6 ohm is 6 into 3 divided by 6 plus 3. So the answer is 2 ohms. So you may replace this 2 branch by a single resistance of 2 ohms. Okay. And the remaining as it is you draw. Here 4 amps is that. Here as it is you just draw. Okay. As it is, yeah, you may replace this current source here, this branch here. Okay. So no problem. You may replace. So now you see the circuit. In the circuit, so you see this part. Okay. You see this part. In this part, the two current sources are connected in parallel. Okay. That is already in previous video, one combination of energy sources, one video we studied. So in that video I explained if 2 or more voltage sources are connected in series means we may replace with one single voltage source, and 2 or more current sources are connected in parallel means we may replace it with one single current source. We studied the two cases. Okay, so now you see, you already know, if the two current sources are connected in parallel means we may add, if the two current sources are in same direction means we may add that current into one single current source. If the direction is different means we may subtract. So now you see here the 3 amps is upward, 6 amps is downward. So the two current source direction is different. So this two current source is simplified into one single current source, but this single current source value is the highest value minus lowest. So 6 minus 3, 3. And what about the direction of this equivalent current source? This I equivalent, direction is equal to that of the maximum value, this 6 amps source, so downwards. Okay, and the remaining as it is you draw, 4 ohm you draw, 2 ohm resistor you just draw. Here the 4 ohm and 2 ohm just as it is you draw. Okay, now you see the circuit again. So here in this, the current source and the resistance 4 ohms is connected in parallel. So using source transformation, you may convert the current source in parallel with the resistance into voltage source in series with the resistance. Okay, similarly, this current source in parallel with the resistance, you may convert into voltage source in series with resistance. Okay, so we may apply again the source transformation. So this 3 amps in parallel with 4 ohm, we can convert into voltage source in series with the same 4 ohm resistor. What is the value of this voltage source? The product of I into R. So 3 into 4, 12 in series with 4 ohm. Okay, similarly, this 4 amps in parallel with 2 ohm resistor, we may convert into voltage source of value 4 into 2, 8 with 2 ohm resistor in series. Okay, so now you see the direction. So here the current source direction is downwards. So that's why here in bottom place, here minus. Similarly, in this case also the current source direction is downward. So here plus, here minus. Okay, now you replace this part by this one and this part by this one. Okay, now you got the diagram like this. Okay, so now you see our diagram consisting of only one loop. Okay, a single loop circuit. Okay, our given diagram, you see, this is our given diagram. This given diagram consisting of the 3 loop. Okay, so using source transformation technique, 2 times we are converting that circuit into only the single loop circuit. Okay, so in the single loop circuit, you know, current flowing through this loop is always same since it is a series circuit. So we may apply a Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay, we may apply Kirchhoff's voltage law. So if you are applying Kirchhoff's voltage law, if you are starting from here, plus 2 minus, so plus 2 minus means higher potential to lower potential. It is a voltage, it is a voltage drop. Okay, so voltage drop you write in one side, and 4 into I voltage drop, 2 into I voltage drop, 2 into I voltage drop. Then here minus to plus, it's a voltage rise 8. Okay, then this 12 you give it to here. So minus 4 equal to here, if you are combining 8I. So 8I equal to minus 4. So from that the current I is equal to minus 4 by 8. It is a minus 0.5 amps. Okay, so the current is calculated. So our question is to current flowing through this 2 ohm resistor I0. So according to this one, the I0 is equal to I. Okay, so current flowing through this 2 ohm resistor is minus 0.5 amps. Why the minus K means? This minus indicates actually the current flowing not in this direction, actually in this circuit current flowing in a opposite direction. Okay, that is the meaning, current flowing in this anti-clockwise direction. In order to mention the direction, here in our answer I naught, there will be a one negative sign is available. Okay, so this is a one of the problem using source transformation technique. So the same answer I naught equal to minus 0.5 we will get if you are solving this circuit in ordinary mesh analysis. Okay, so here in between the two loop, one current source is there. So you may solve the circuit in super analysis, means in that case also we can get the same answer I naught. Okay, but here in question they mentioned use source transformation. So we may use source transformation, we may convert the voltage source in series into current source in parallel with resistance, and we have to reduce and we have to find the answer. Okay, so this is the one of the problem using source transformation. Already I posted the 3 big question for source transformation, okay, in the previous videos. So if you want to learn that video, so in my channel, in the name of circuit analysis playlist, in that all videos are available in order from Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's current law, Kirchhoff's voltage law, mesh analysis, nodal analysis for DC circuit, AC circuit, voltage divider and current division theorem. All problems are available in order. Okay, so you can use that videos. Okay, so thank you. Thanks for watching my channel, and please subscribe my channel for more videos if you want to. Okay, we will meet in the next video with one more problem.